In this video, we're going to look at circles where the center is not 0, 0, and the center is called HK. They're the letters that are used in the formulae booklet. And the equation written in this form is x minus h to be squared plus y minus k to be squared is equal to r squared. So where does this come from? And if we look at the distance between these 2 points, so the distance from xy to hk, you'll see the derivation of this formula. So it's going to be the square root of x minus h to be squared plus y minus k to be squared. That's going to be equal to the distance, which is r here. So if we square both sides, we're going to get r squared is equal to x minus h to be squared plus y minus k to be squared. So the equation of a circle where the center is not 0, 0, known as HK. So we look at these two equations here. X plus 5 to be squared plus y minus 2 to be squared is equal to 36. To make it easy, when we have it written in this form, to get the center, we just change the sign of that number. So the center of this circle is 5 minus 5 plus 2. Change the sign. And the radius, you should see, is 6, or the square root of 36. So we can see here there's no number with x, so that's going to be 0. And the minus 4 becomes a plus 4. That's my center. And my radius is the square root of 4, which is 2. So these are real visual questions when they're written in this form, and you're asked to write down the center and the radius. Just change the sign of the coordinate inside the bracket. Then you have the center, and get the square root of the right hand side, and then you have the radius. So let's have a look at where these circles do or don't intersect the x and y axis. So what can we say about intersection of axes? Well, when x is equal to 0, we'll be able to get a y value for where it intersects the y-axis. So let's let this x equal 0 up here. So we're just going to end up with 5 squared plus y minus 2 to be squared is equal to 36. So y minus 2 to be squared will be equal to 36 minus 25, which is 11. So if we get the square root of both sides, y minus 2 is equal to the square root of 11. So y, it's plus and minus. So y minus 2 is equal to plus square root of 11, or y minus 2 is equal to minus square root of 11. So that's going to give me 2 plus root 11 and 2 minus root 11. So my points are 0 for x, 2 plus root 11 for y, we just leave it in third form, and 0 for x, and 2 minus root 11 for y. Okay, let's let y equal 0. And y is equal to 0. You can see it intersects at 2 points. So y is equal to 0. We're going to get x plus 5 to be squared plus minus 2 to be squared is equal to 36. So we're going to get x plus 5 to be squared is equal to 36 minus 4, which is 32. So x plus 5, the square root of both sides, is plus or minus root 32. And root 32 is 4 root 2. So x is equal to root 32 minus 5, or x is equal to minus root 32 minus 5. And putting them into points, we get root 32 minus 5 and 0, and minus root 32 minus 5 and 0. We do the same for the second equation. We let x equal 0. We're going to get y minus 4 squared is equal to 4. So square root of both sides, y minus 4 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 4 plus or minus 2. So y is equal to 2 plus 4, which is 6. And y is equal to minus 2 plus 4, which is 2. So we have 0, 6 and 0, 2. Now let's do a quick sketch of this circle. we have the center at 0, 4. And we have a radius of 2. So you can see that the radius is going to make it go through the point 2 and the point 6. Now, is it going to go through the x-axis? Doesn't look like it based on our sketch. So let's see the maths behind that. If y is equal to 0, we're going to get x squared plus minus 4 squared is equal to 4. X squared plus 16 is equal to 4. So x squared is equal to minus 12. And we know that we can't get a minus number if we square something. So you can see here, no real solutions. Therefore, does not intersect x-axis. So pause the video and try this question. Find the equation of the circle having the lines y plus 4 equals to 0 and y minus 2 equals to 0 as tangents, and with its center lying along the line 2x plus y is equal to 4. Okay, without an x and y axis, let's do a sketch here. Y is equal to minus 4 is this line, and y is equal to 2 is this line. So this is the line y is equal to 2, and this is the line y is equal to minus 4. So they're both tangents. The circle looks something like this. Here's my center. So I need to get the center and the radius. Now the radius we can see straight away. The difference between these two lines is 6, 2 down to minus 4. So the radius would have to be 3. And this line here, 2x plus y is equal to 4, y is equal to minus 2x plus 4, so the slope of that line is minus 2. So it's coming down with a slope of minus 2. I'll do it from this side here. So it's coming through the center, coming down like this. So we can also see with a radius of 3, this line here has to be the line y equals minus 1, halfway between 2 and minus 4. So my y value for the center has to be minus 1. So if y is equal to minus 1, we can plug in here, minus 1 is equal to minus 2x plus 4, or the one above. So 2x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 over 2. So that gives me the center, 5 over 2 and minus 1. So I have the center, I have the radius, I can just write the equation out. So it's x, change the sign, so minus 5 over 2 to be squared, plus y, change the sign, so y plus 1 to be squared is equal to the radius squared, and the radius is 3, so that will be equal to 9.